Hello. In this demonstration, I will show you how to manage your prospect information using Suntico. In the background, I've connected to my bellwether garden supply company in Sage 50 so that any new customers I have for my company or any new vendors that I'm dealing with, they're automatically pushed through, as they're added into Sage 50, they're automatically pushed through to my Suntico account here. So I don't need to worry about adding customer information, that automatically comes through. But I also deal with other companies that are prospects that may one day become a customer. I don't want to clog my Sage 50 system up with a whole load of prospect information. But I do want to manage all my contacts together in one place. I solve that problem using Suntico. So in Suntico, I can add prospects as well as my customers and vendors. And if those prospects become customers, are set up in Sage 50 and then automatically pushed through into Suntico, then I also want to be able to manage my duplicates and merge those records back together again so that I effectively end up just with the one account again. I'll show you how to do that now. I want to add a new prospect account called Night Nurseries. So if I go to my accounts list and click on Create, and I just put in the account name here. If I want to assign this account to a parent account, maybe it's part of a group structure, I can do that here. I can add the sales rep for the account. By default, that's going to be me if I leave it blank. I want to add the territory that this prospect belongs to, which is a territory I call District 9. And I will add the primary contact details. And if I have phone numbers, email addresses, and so on, I can add that here. I'll also put in the account address. And there's some additional information as well that I can add. I've set up account categories within my Suntico account, and so I can assign this to an account category called Garden Centres. And I will assign the account type non-trading. And by that, I mean I'm not trading with this account. It doesn't mean that the account isn't trading, but they're not trading with me at the moment. They're a prospect account. And now I can save the record. Now that account is set up within my system, and I can do everything that I can do with any other account within Suntico and treat it as normal. But I can tell that it's a prospect by the filtering on the account type non-trading. Now let's roll the clock forward, and let's say that I won this piece of business with Night Nurseries and they become a regular customer of mine and set up within Sage. That information will be then pulled through into Suntico, and if I go and search now for Night Nurseries, I'm going to end up with duplicates. In fact, what we see here is one sales account and one non-trading account, okay? Or alternatively, if I go into my accounts list and if I filter on the account name, there we have the two accounts. We have the account that Knight Brothers Nurseries that has come up from Sage. It's a customer type and it has an account reference. That's the Sage account reference that has been pulled through. And actually what I want to do now is merge these two records, effectively telling the system that it's the same thing. So I can do that within my settings function. You wouldn't normally allow all users to be able to do this, but it's entirely up to you. And I can, within this record merging facility, I can merge accounts together and I can merge duplicate contacts together. They would be common things that you'd want to merge. So if I start typing in Knight Brothers Nurseries is the primary record that has come from Sage, and I want to merge that to Knight Nurseries and ask Suntico to merge those two records, and that's now been done. So now, if I go back to my accounts list, the list view will remember that I'd filtered to search on Knight, and it just pulls up the one record. So that's a simple way where I can add prospect accounts into Suntico, but then when they become customers, to merge them with the Sage record that has come up. One other thing that I will touch on now, but will be the subject of a separate demonstration, is what if I'm dealing with tens or hundreds of prospects? Is there an import facility? Well, yes, there is. And so in the settings function under data management, here under the import function, there is an import facility, and there's a separate video that shows you how to do that.